Welcome to a brand new episode of Poker Time, Grant.
It's special because there's a lot of players that we haven't had before. It's
Yep.
it's the biggest turnover we've ever had in Poker Time. I'm going to say it without any data to back it up.
That's right. Nobody wants to work, and so we were forced to get new people.
So we're starting with a new player named AK who is going to limp under the gun.
Okay.
So some things never change on Poker Time.
It does seem that way. Here's Diane raising it up to 80. And TN, we've seen him before. He just mucks the sevens right away. Could have called there. And I don't know if anyone else can call. We got Lee limping ace-4 on the button. Everyone gets out. And Diane takes it down. Bam, bam, bam. By the way, we're playing 5-5-10, Grant. You may be wondering if we're playing 5-5-10. We are.
5-5-10 today
Yep.
for Poker Time.
It started as a straddle and very quickly just turned into what's up. And that's when we turned on the cameras and said, we got gold here, baby. Gold! And here we are. By the way, this is going to happen a lot, so get ready for the chip counts. That's just going to keep coming up for a while.
Not forever, just...
It's new software, and it gets fixed.
All right, new player Uriah.
Yep, never seen him before.
Going to raise under the gun with 7-6 suited.
Cool, cool.
Michael with a nice, and we have seen Michael before.
Yes, multiple times. And Lee has a playable hand as well.
Might like a 3-bet a little
Look at
better
this.
there. Wow, lots of playable hands. You can mix 3-betting
Yeah.
and calling with Lee's hand.
I think Lee can call there.
Yeah.
And Aldi has a very playable hand as well. Is Aldi thinking about the 3-bet here with the king 10 suited? It's kind of sexy.
It looks like it.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, it's a huge
Whoa.
3-bet.
He announces 345.
245.
245. It's a 3-bet to 245, not a 2-bet to
Michael
345.
folds the 9s. That was the candidate to continue in the hand, but I definitely
I don't blame
understand. I understand the fold.
I don't see how Diane can call either here.
She's got position. That's the big advantage, but nope.
They're not super deep, you know, when someone makes a 245, you know,
Right.
being 1.5K back, it's like you got a 3-1 stack to pot. You don't love it with ace-10 there. Wow, that was very aggressive by Aldi, and hello, that worked.
Yeah, I mean, the question is if he's clicking buttons or if he has picked certain combos for that scenario, you know.
Well, I mean, king 10 suited isn't awful to do it with, especially once you have all those people in the pot. That said, that hand plays really well multi-way, Grant. Okay, so question. Who's most likely to be an assassin at this table? There's
I
only
mean, I
one
think
answer.
Diane, obviously.
Obviously. Who's most likely to be a stand-up comedian in Vegas who's been around for a while and is still hanging on, but barely, with his show?
I think you're thinking Michael, but I think it's
Nope.
the person on Michael's left.
Uriah?
No.
You mean
Michael's left. Yeah. Lee, that's right. I forgot his name because he's new.
Lee? I'm thinking Uriah because Uriah, in my opinion, is a dead ringer for Carrot Top. A dead ringer.
He's got non-red hair.
But look at it. Look at that. Look at that guy. That might be Carrot Top.
It's Carrot Top.
He probably gets that a lot.
Hopefully he likes that you said that.
I know. What are you going to do? If you can't handle
Not that. You're going to not do
if you
that.
can't handle that, it's just going to be tough.
All right, we got the flush draw against bottom pair.
Okay. It goes check. And the flush draw, is Aldi just going to give up here? Is he going to take a shot? Looks like he is going to try and win it. Uriah doesn't love his spot with bottom pair. Bottom kicker, Grant.
That's correct.
Let's it go.
Yeah, that's what we agreed to start with. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think Lee looks like he's a comedian in Vegas hanging out. I think he looks like he's on the circuit, the no offense, low-level circuit. Like, you know,
Wow. Just got to throw the bows left
the
and right.
low-level comedian circuit. That's what
Makes sense.
No? Am I crazy? Who looks most like the evil genius, like a Bond villain?
Diane.
No, that's incorrect.
Michael.
Yes.
Hey, Diane has aces.
Hey, all right. And look at TN with Travis. Just fold the ace-6 suited without thinking about it.
Well, Aldi's going to get involved with the queen 10 off. This is a $65 raise, by the way, over
Wow.
the $10 third blind.
So expensive.
Aldi does not have to call with
No.
this SPR.
Not even a little bit.
Michael could have called with closing the action with that hand, but
Did he have
fine to
8-6?
fold 8-6, yeah,
Yeah.
suited.
8-6 would have made top pair, but would be behind. Pretty good flop for Diane here. She's only losing the sets. And I guess the occasional 3-5 or 6.
Let's see how frisky Aldi is feeling today with that 3-bet getting through earlier. He does have the backdoor queen high flush draw. Is that enough to continue with this stack to pot ratio?
It's a big bet too.
Okay, good fold.
She bets 2/3 a pot. She lets it go, and she does have 17% of the chips in play.
That's
Grant,
interesting.
Even though it's
That's-
not
you
a
know what?
tournament.
That's
It's a
really,
cash game.
but that's really good information. And if you don't know why, you're bad at poker. you know what I'm saying?
Some people are going to take you seriously and think you mean it.
Yeah, I've ruined entire lives because of that.
Yeah, I know. That's obvious, Grant.
Sorry to Jeff and his family.
Jeff is sorry too.
He doesn't really have the ability to be sorry in the same way that we do.
Not anymore. Anyway, here's TN opening up with
Queen 10 suited.
Let's see how much he makes it. 55. These are really big opening bets, man.
Is it because there's a third blind and these players aren't used to third blind? So they think they're supposed to size it up a lot more?
Maybe. But we get the King Jack off call on the button.
Okay, position at least.
Yeah. And actually, the best hand as well, Grant.
It is.
And bibbity bobbity boop. Pretty good flop for TN.
Thank you for the bippity boppity boop part of that.
Sure.
It really brightened my day.
It's a Cinderella reference, but you knew that.
I knew that.
You do have the Jack of Diamonds. That's 2 back doors and overs, and AK thinks
It looks like
maybe?
AK is going to do something here. Unless it's posturing, but no, is
No,
that
that looks like a raise.
that's a call.
That's a call.
Just used a bunch of red chips, so it looked
Okay.
like a raise.
It's confusing. That card does nothing for no one, and will TN fire a second bullet here? I
It's
think he's
tough. It's tough. What are you putting AK on that's going to fold now? I guess you could say, well, he's got to fold a 7 now, but how many 7 combos does he have? He's got a lot of pocket pairs, I think.
You could size up to try and fold out some flush draws.
It worked out.
Yep. It may be one of those no options great, so betting is probably better than not.
Yeah.
You know, I get to keep all my options open. Sometimes I get there on the
And
river.
now TN has 22% of the chips in play.
Hey,
which
look
is-
at this. Cumulative winnings. Now we're talking. There's TN with the big winner so far. Okay, we just started. So, you know, what do you want? Uriah down 290. Is that right? Seems like so much.
It does seem like a lot.
Could he really be down that much?
I
I guess
don't-
he had that 5 deuce hand. The 5 deuce hand, which he,
yeah.
I don't know.
Who can remember the past?
It's a mystery to me. It's just a foggy evening, a foggy London evening. That's the past. Only $5, but the worst hand in poker for Michael. But he does complete.
the worst hand in poker.
Well, one of the worst hands in poker.
Is there something Is there some
9-4 is worse than 7 deuce.
Be-
Because
because people play the 7 deuce game
exactly,
sometimes?
and also like it's cool to win with 7 deuce. It's not cool to win with 9-4.
No,
You're just a
everybody's like,
dummy.
you're an idiot. Why'd you
Yeah.
play 9-4?
Yeah,
I don't like you now, even though I liked you before.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what you're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Michael probably could have just thrown that away to start with. But hey, I don't mean to critique.
You always mean to critique.
Peanuts, Mr. Bond!
Wow. Just
No?
doing really well today.
All right. We're playing 7-handed, 3 blind poker. Come on. It's a cash game, and we're back, baby.
Is something
Hey.
broken in your brain?
All right. Here's TN.
Probably just going to win this one right away.
We'll see how sticky his opponents are. We'll also see how much he makes it. 55. That's probably a little too much. Wait!
Oh, Diane does
Wait.
not want to be pushed around.
I really thought she was faking the whole time until the chips
Well,
actually went
that's not a great hand to be up against if you're Diane. That's too bad.
in. Yep. And a really good flop for TN.
What a flop.
Holy macaroni. I guess Queen X would have been a better flop. He could get all the money from Diane, but still.
It feels good when you flop this.
These are the flops you dream about, where you're like, go ahead, raise me. Raise me.
And if you're a poker player, you dream about this versus flopping a royal because you're just a sicko a little bit and you want the sweat.
Also, it's hard to get action when you flop a royal.
Yeah. So who wants it?
Yeah, you want action now, because this is where they can have a set or something, and you can get it in.
Right.
know,
And you
with
can
your-
and you can lose.
With
And that's
your-
exciting.
with your
I gotta feel the pain, Jonathan. I gotta feel it to feel alive.
Yeah. Get it in with your 48 to 53% equity.
Yeah. But you can turn them dead. That's the fun.
It is fun. It's very rare, but it's
Yeah.
possible. Also, you know, they can't turn you dead.
Right.
Like, go ahead, make quads. I don't even care.
I like it.
Bring me the Jack of Hearts one time, maybe.
Yeah.
You could say that.
And if it doesn't happen, you got a bad beat story, and you tell it a little bit like a lie. You know, like you change some details so it sounds like you played a little better than you did.
It's definitely not even a bad beat story.
No, it's not. But you pretend it is, and you
Yeah,
act like
people
you're
do
the
that.
only person who's unlucky.
Yeah, you make it sound like all the money went in after you were
Yeah.
way ahead, which is very hard to do, but possible. Anyway, Diane's going to raise up the small blind with ace-8 and take it down.
Diane's on a big sizing train.
Yeah, she is.
65.
Well, at least she did it with ace-8 and with aces. I'll give her that. She made 55 with aces, I guess, right?
No, I think she's 65
Oh, did she?
with both. I think. Yeah.
Okay, well, she's going big everywhere, at least consistently. I like that. Looks like we're playing another bomb pot. And by another, I, of course, mean our first bomb pot. Who can keep track? As we said, the past is a mystery to all of us. These guys have been playing bomb pots, of course, before we started filming, and that's what I was referring to. Here we are with board 1. Will we be able to comfortably see board 2? It's a question. Well, it's
Interesting
10-9-4 rainbow. We know
Interesting
that.
how we were just talking about changing the hand history when you're
Yeah.
talking about it, and then you said the stuff that you said. It's just kind of interesting how that all fits together.
I can't even follow what you're saying.
Yeah, of course not.
And there's the second board. 10-9-4, and we can see TN's hand. This is, like, incredible. Okay, what does everybody have here? Hey, that's the nuts for Aldi, right? Yep.
Yeah,
On
and
the bottom board.
Yeah, he's got a 9 on the top board. I guess that's
He's got a
okay.
gut shot too. So that's something
Set of queens for
Oh.
Uriah on the same board that Aldi has the nuts,
interesting. Does Uriah have it? I guess he got the queen's overpair as well.
and also straight draws on the top board.
Ace king of
And
diamonds
then
and
a quad
5-4.
queens.
Whoa,
Quad queens for Uriah.
pretty good. Diane called a little looser with the ace king 5-4. Wow.
Yeah.
Guess she had a gutter to the nuts on one and a backdoor draws on the other. Uriah's going to bet again, and tough to get called the second time here now. Let's see how much you bet. Maybe Aldi can call with the straight.
Uriah would probably be happy to get folds because he's unlikely to be winning the
Yeah.
top board at this point.
Aldi does let it go. Both boards pair. It makes a lot of sense. So, mostly they're going to just be playing Hold'em, but they will sprinkle in the occasional dollop of bomb pot action, double board, Omaha variety.
Yep. But not forever on Poker Time. Just here and there
Yeah.
for those who hate it.
Yeah, Grant is staunchly against us ever doing bomb pots again, and I'm in his corner. I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm supporting you, Grant.
Thank you.
Not because I think you're right, but because, I feel like it's...
You're legally obligated?
Well, I just feel like you can't handle not being supported enough emotionally. That it's cleaner and easier for everyone for me just to say the words.
Okay.
You know how it is. Okay. So Lee is gonna raise it up with the 9-8 off, and to 60. These sizes are humongous, and take it down. Big
Like-
win, big win, good
You
win.
get $20.
$20. Go to McDonald's and get some food for everyone.
Yeah.
These days, that's like 2 people, maybe 3. I don't know.
I don't know either.
How much is a 9-piece?
Ask somebody else.
Okay.
Ask Twitter.
I actually looked up recently how much it was like at Five Guys. Like I was like, what's a burger and fries at Five Guys? It's like a solid like $13.
Really? It's
Yeah.
that much?
Yeah, and like, yeah, not even a big fries. That's the small fries. Of course, at Five Guys, the small fries is a big guys. Hashtag they're not advertising or paying us to say this, and we should stop talking about them now. Once again, a race to 60, another 6x, and there will be a defense this time by Uriah. These guys are just playing big pots, and pretty good flop for Uriah.
Check.
We can continue small here. We'll often see that.
$35.
And indeed, very small.
Well, Uriah will not be folding. The question is to raise or to call.
Mostly call, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
there it is.
You get to win a lot more when you raise, but
You sure do.
it's a little dangerous.
And, well, we'll have to make some decisions down the road as Uriah, I guess. There's a check, and Lee can really only beat straight draws, losing to pretty much everything else. And there it is. Comes in for Uriah.
Uriah just has to hope that Lee has an ace.
Yep. Or, yeah, really just an ace. You're right. A hand like ace, queen, ace, jack could very well be there. Or ace, other things.
Ace anything, really.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty good river, not just because you got there, but because you'd rather be an ace than a 9 for sure, as Uriah, based on this action. We should have an easy fold, though. Can't beat anything anymore, except, what, Jack 9 suited? You can beat Jack 9 suited and Queen 9 suited.
Yeah, but the
If
fold,
those even call.
the fold is easy.
If those even call on the flop. I agree, Grant. The fold is easy.
The cards are light. You just flick them in there.
It's easy like going to Staples and using our discount code. No, we don't have that. Just kidding. We don't have. They're not a sponsor. Just Nitro Betting. That's our sponsor.
Please, though, go to Staples, and when you're at the checkout, just say, like, I was told to mention the Poker Guys.
The Poker Guys it's called the Poker Guys 17% discount.
Yeah.
Diane once again bumping it big with 8s, and I guess TN is adjusting to this sizing now as he's calling with the King Queen.
Yep.
I've played with TN for a very, very long time. Me and him used to play, 9 years ago. We used to play regularly in a game.
He outflops Diane. She is going to rep that ace.
Sure, do a little protection of the equity. No folding yet though for TN. You don't love it, but you can't fold yet. Like, I hope I'm not just throwing this money away. You got to fold to a lot of turns.
It's the least fun hands to play.
Just missing Diane there with the 7.
So sick.
All right, will she fire again? A second barrel might get through, but she checks. TN pot controls, and that's a great card.
Pretty easy to call now. And it looks like she might go for it. Putting him on a queen, probably.
Yeah, she is the wrong queen, though. Like,
Yep.
what's she supposed to have here? You figure she continues with clubs a lot. Maybe Jack 10 she was giving up and she got there? Like, she doesn't have aces up almost ever. This is an easy call.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the clubs are a little scary, but it does seem like you got to call.
She's off and continue with clubs on the turn. Yeah, there's the call, and there's the face of unhappiness. She realizes that a jack would have maybe gotten through, but the king will not.
Pretty big pot there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, when you start by raising to 60 pre, everything gets big fast.
That is true.
Like, just by making it 30 pre instead, or 35 pre, the pot might be half the size,
Mhm.
you know? But it goes both ways, of course. You get to be the big
Sometimes
winner or
you
the big
win.
loser, as we see. That's
Yeah.
what those two are.
Philosophy.
Yeah. It's an Aristotelian point that I'm
Yeah,
making.
right. I love those.
And Diane limps with the jack 8 off. We haven't seen her do that yet.
So this could be tilt, but we also have a very
Feels
small
like it.
sample size, and Diane might just play
Yeah.
this way.
But it does feel like tilt off the last hand, since she hasn't limped anything else. But it has been, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
But still.
We'll learn more as the session progresses.
Indeed.
Hey, good flop for Jack 8.
Yeah. That would be the second nuts.
King
Great
4 of
flop for,
hearts.
Aldi also. Monster flop. These guys
Oh,
could,
wait. Queen 9 for Michael, too. With
wow,
the Queen of Hearts.
a lot of money could go in right now. Aldi can raise right here if he wants.
Diane, it's actually,
there's
actually
the
on Diane
raise.
who raises, and Aldi
Right.
now can't fold with this much going on.
I think it's very reasonable to put in a 3-bet right now and just go with it. But he chooses to call. Also reasonable and fair.
And this is an awkward spot for Michael. Top 2 pair is so much better.
Yep. You need to be up against essentially 2 draws to be good here, right? I guess Diane maybe sometimes could just have a good queen. But she limped. What good queen does she have? Queen Jack.
Michael makes a disciplined, good laydown there.
That is a good fold. You only lost $20 in that pot. That's great. Oh, hello, Aldi. Hello, straight flush draw. Hello, Diane's drawing dead.
Well,
Great.
the good news for Diane is that she knows that's a terrible card.
Yeah. Oh, Aldi checks. I'm a little surprised he checked there.
Well, that's even worse now.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why you don't check. Is you can get value from kings and 8s on the turn, but you can't.
Aldi doesn't even try to go for value, and I kind of don't blame him.
Yeah. What are you supposed to get called by? You'd have to have a weird bluff, but you flatted the raise on the flop, so you don't really have any
Right.
of those.
Even the 8 of hearts beats you now.
Yep.
I folded on the flop. It's not like I
Yeah, you got the 3rd nuts, and it's hard to imagine the 4th nuts calling, right?
Yeah.
The 4th nuts is like the 7 of hearts. No, the 6 of hearts, I think.
Straight flush. Would have won. Regret. Brutal. Never fold.
We have returned.
Feels great to be back, as always. Returning is better than arriving.
Raise 35.
Okay. Sure, we can
All
go
right.
with that.
See, Aldi's going 35. That's my kind of guy.
What a-
Whoa. Software issues. Okay, everything's fine.
You okay?
I just, did you see what happened?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay?
The singularity. Diane outflops Aldi from third base.
I get it because it says
Yeah,
three,
that's pretty good.
3B.
That's pretty good. Diane's going to go to protector equity here. Looks like 75 into 80.
She's into the big sizing, it looks like.
Yeah.
Fold.
It's a reasonable place to do it, though, when the 10 of clubs comes to size it up a bit.
Yep.
Okay. This is an interesting little group here. They're a little quirky, but you know what we're not seeing? We're not seeing, like, wild, crazy swings like sometimes we see on Poker Time. We're seeing, like, a little more methodical, a little more thoughtful.
Well, let's give them time.
Yeah, it's true. Usually people fall apart as time goes on.
Yeah.
Here, Diane playing the most pots by a lot. 53%, Grant.
Well, limping Jack 8 under the gun will help
Yeah.
you get there.
It sure will.
Fold.
Aldi lets it go. And here's 2 sevens.
Raise 40.
40, another normalish size
Yep.
from AK.
And Michael's got the goods.
Probably going to see a 3-bet here. And with these stack depths, I guess we're just getting
Oh,
it
yeah.
in as Michael.
Michael cannot fold to AK, whatever AK does. I don't know if AK's calling a 3-bet or going with it or what he's doing, but
Michael probably can't even fold to a cold 4-bet.
depending on who it is.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see a call here from AK. He's only got 575 back. Okay, 290 in there. He does have the best hand. Still has the best hand.
Going to be hard to hold on if Michael wants to put pressure on.
Michael can absolutely rep the big pairs right now.
Does
Checks it
not.
back. And looks like AK is going to go to protect his equity. He thinks Michael's just going to play straight forward, and this time he was right anyway. Michael lets it go. Huh. Okay, that worked out fine for AK.
It did.
Funny that AK was up against AK.
That is, you know what? That's called irony.
Maybe AK's name should be 7-7.
Good point.
Thank you, Grant. What if he had to change his name to whatever his hand was every time?
Oh, that's maybe that's what he did. Is he chose the last hand he won with, and now he has to change it to 7-7.
It'd be better, though, for the other players if he did it during the hand. He's like,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, my name is now 7-7, everybody.
Yeah.
Call me 7-7.
Looks like it's bomb
It's
pot
bomb
time.
pot time. Let's see how it goes. It's Jack 9-4. But wait, there's more. Queen 7 deuce.
These
Rainbow.
are some pretty janky flops.
Yeah, but luckily everyone has 4 cards, and all sorts of things could happen. Right?
Yep.
See? Look. 2 pair for Diane already, and a 4.
Set of jacks on the bottom for Aldi.
Hello. With other backdoor stuff on the other board there. Top 2 for AK on the bottom. And
Along-
top 1.
Yeah, top one.
That's,
Actually, top 3 for AK on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna bet it or
Oh,
raise
he's
it.
going to raise it up. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
King 7-7 for Michael, which is a set
Oh.
on top and an overpair on the bottom.
Weird spot.
Yeah.
With that raise. Tough spot. Well, AK doesn't have that much money. So that could be a reason to stick around. Of course, we don't know what all the other people between him and AK are going to do. And he just
Michael
lets it
lets it
go. He doesn't have anything going on the other hand anyway. So
Prudent to tread with caution in these
Yeah.
bomb pot scenarios.
agreed. So Aldi could just rock and roll right here. Let's see if he chooses to.
Call.
It's just a call.
calls. Wants to see another card.
Okay. And that's a straight draw coming in, and that's a 4.
That's not a great card on the bottom for Aldi. Not the card you wanted to see.
But on top, Aldi now makes queens and fours, so he improves. And he's going to go check. Aldi's got to like that. Aldi now has... Oh, well, now we're chopping. No, we're not. Aldi's going to win it everywhere, right?
yeah, he's
That's
got
just
kings
the
and
best
fours.
Oh, wow. An AK... Oh, no, Aldi went in. I thought AK went all in there. I was going to be shocked.
Well, AK has basically no hope of winning the bottom at this point. It's, not no hope, but it's tough.
I guess... But AK's got the top if he calls, right? With queen... Queen...
No, because
seven?
Aldi's got kings up. Doesn't he?
No,
No.
not on top. Just
Oh,
kings.
no, he doesn't have the 4. It's so confusing with the bomb
I
pots.
know. It
And their names both start with A. It's not fair.
You know, there's a percentage. We could look at the percentage
I
once all
don't-
the cards
no.
are out, and it would
No,
just
no
tell us
cheating.
if it's a chop or not. But
No
we're trying to
cheating.
do all the work
We're used to it.
because we're hard workers.
That is what
You know
people say.
What people say about us is diligent
Mhm.
and complicated.
Jump really high.
Yeah, they say that too.
Yeah.
But you know who says it? It's like 7-year-olds say that about us, not like adults.
Yeah, like unathletic 7-year-olds.
Yeah, they're like that. Those guys are impressive.
yeah.
All right, here's Uriah.
Raise.
See how he sizes. It looks,
Looks
like
like
35.
yeah. The old normal sizing lives on this side of the table.
Yep. And Aldi will defend with the king 10. And eventually, we got there. Aldi with the...
Cooler potential here.
Yep. Aldi's been slow playing all his big hands on the flop. Have you noticed that? Twice there's been raises on the flop when he had effectively the nuts or a monster, and he just called. Let's see what he does here. It's $30.
Doesn't look like a slow play.
Is he reaching for... No, that is
Oh,
just
you're
going to be
right.
a call.
You're right.
Continues to slow play. I don't know if he would have gotten action on this one.
Ooh, the queen is not the card Uriah was looking for.
That is for sure.
Pretty easy check back here. Yep.
Absolutely. And the 9 on the river looks like it likely kills action.
Wow, Uriah did not lose too much in that hand.
Really could have lost
Yeah.
more there. Mostly if Aldi fast plays it, though, it just ends on the flop. So it's all the same, as it turned out. But Uriah had some equity gifted
Gifted equity.
to him. You know what Carrot Top is famous for, right?
He takes a carrot, and I don't want to say what else.
No. He's a prop comic.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big prop comic.
He's like Gallagher, but he's not as good.
I mean, no.
Nobody's as good as Gallagher.
He's not that he's not as good. Okay, it looks like we have a straddle. That's what those 3 red chips, I'm guessing, are. Is a straddle. Yep.
yeah.
So it says raise to 20 because that's how it works. But it's actually a
Just accept it.
straddle on the... So this is a 4th blind out of 7. Pretty exciting.
My own risk.
And go 3 ways to the flop, Grant.
Check. Check. Check.
Nobody takes a shot. Open ender now for Uriah. Who checks again.
TN still with the best hand.
Oh, wait. Uriah doesn't check again. Now Uriah bets it. And will TN call here?
Got a straight draw with the pair.
Yeah. It's also 35 only. Seems pretty easy to call. He does.
Nobody likes that card.
Well, Uriah, though, can rep the 9 pretty comfortably after a check through on the flop and he bet the turn.
Yep.
He has the right hand to do it with, too, meaning he's got nothing going on.
It's a good rep.
Yeah. Can't beat a jack. There aren't too many jacks, though. Can't be trip 9s. But
Wow, TN makes a call. TN is not the
No.
person to bluff in this game.
that is my experience of him as well. He is not interested in being bluffed by people. He's thoughtful, don't get me wrong, but he's not interested in folding if there's any reason not to fold.
Straddle. The only ways you can do it are you can double straddle actually on the button,
Okay.
or you can blind raise.
Those chip counts, they never die. They're like rust.
They keep happening.
It's too bad for Uriah. I thought he did a nice job repping that 9, but
You're live when the action comes
TN's hand was probably just a little too strong. It was close.
He blocks the nuts, or the nut straight.
It's hard for TN to really have much of a better hand than what he had, though, I will say. Unless he had a 9 himself.
Yeah.
That's not how the hand played out.
Now I want it way more cold.
Oh, you do? All right. I can turn it towards you.
Raise 60.
I'm not afraid.
So Lee with the limp now. The 10-8 offsuit limp from the hijack.
And Diane overlimps. Look,
Yep.
she initially it said she raised, but looks like Tien's gonna raise.
But Aldi is saying, You didn't say the magic word. I got Jack 7 suited. And I'm calling from the small blind for 55.
All right, okay, but it looks like AK is gonna put an end to all this madness.
Yes. Seems like the right move. And just like that, I can't imagine Aldi's going to call the Jack 7 here for 200 more.
He's gonna give AK a look as if, how dare you? I had Jack 7.
And there we go. And there it is.
When you say it like that, it sounds like you really have some meaning behind what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm like Bill Nye.
Is he known for a certain cadence?
No, he's the science guy.
I know who he
That's
is.
what he's known for. He's known for being Bill Nye the Science.
Yeah,
It's
but
weird.
what, so how's that related
Well,
to
it's weird that you would ask what he's known for. Like literally, he's Bill Nye the Science guy. That's it.
Okay.
Really strange. He's also got the bow tie. I would say that's his other big brand.
Raise 35.
Okay, so AK this time with 8-7 suited. I like it. I like the raise here, and looks like Michael will defend. The battle of the baldies.
You got him.
Oh my!
A little something for everyone.
Something's happening here.
60.
Looks like 60.
Call.
Another club
Interesting.
might kill action. No, Michael looks like he's going to rep it. I like repping it when you have the other draw, especially when the door is open.
Absolutely.
90.
And what is Ollie going to do? You have a draw now, but the clubs just came in. I mean, come on. You got to call.
Well, AK does make the call, and that's a real action killer yet again on the river.
There's the check.
Michael can keep repping a flush if he wants.
I don't mind repping. I don't mind making a really big bet here as Michael, like a big bet, like
250.
maybe more, maybe pot, maybe more than pot. Like I got the nuts. Call if you want, kind of a thing. Like just try and blow him off almost everything. Like I guess if Aldi has the ace of clubs, it could be a problem. But that seems
Looks like a sizable bet.
Let's see. How
This would be
300.
an
Yeah.
incredible call if AK could make it.
Agreed. I don't know how you can make this call.
You got to put him on exactly 8-9, and you block that.
Why would you put him on 8-9?
Yeah.
Put him. You mean 8-7? 8-7.
No.
Oh, no, you're saying if you're AK.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Michael. Okay. And he does let it go. Yeah, you can't put him on 8-9 comfortably. Nice play by Michael. Use the power of position and chips to win the game.
Why does anybody study poker? You've solved it.
Yeah. I just laid it out for you. Solver, more like listen to what I'm saying. Or
Yeah, more like shut the hell up.
Okay, most likely to work at a gas station. Go.
I'm not doing
Just
that.
based
I'm
on how
not-
they look. It's
I'm
just
not
based on how
playing.
they
No,
look.
I'm not playing this game.
The answer is Lee. It's just the hat and the jacket and the shirt, and the facial hair.
And everything about it.
I'm getting a look, people. Hey, AK has aces. By the way, Lee, very nice guy.
Oh yeah, you saved it.
Lee, don't be angry. Lee, these are the jokes that we make.
All right, we know that AK has aces. We know Diane is called. We don't know what she has.
Yeah. We're gonna play a hand with Diane apparently right now.
Well,
Here's
we
the
don't know
jack.
what she has.
Ah,
Jack
well, that's what I
10.
was saying. We're playing. Oh, we're playing a hand with. Yeah, you're right, with AK really. But now we're playing a hand with everyone or no one. It's unclear.
We're playing a hand with the multiverse.
This is crazy. Doctor Strange. Okay, so somebody bet, somebody folded. Diane loses, AK wins. It makes sense. Good Lord. That was a tough one.
I
for
feel
me.
a little under the weather now.
Wow, we're still working it, huh? Still working. Okay, we're moving on.
Are you sure it was good to make the celebrity higher? Are you sure that was a good idea?
Tilda, why? Why did it go that way, Tilda? Okay. We are coming towards the end of this session, so I just want to let you know, not this session, this episode. There's more of this session, of course. Grant. They're going to keep playing. But this particular video is wrapping up soon, is what I'm saying. I thought you should know it.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I have the information
Sure
now.
thing. Not flush draw for Diane.
Are you sure?
Backdoor nut flush draw for Diane. And Leah's going to bet with the 7-3 off. I guess, it's a tiny pot. And Diane is unimpressed.
It's a hand you call with. I get it.
It's cheap. $15, sure.
Not a good card for Diane.
I was believing in that heart, Diane, but will Lee fire again? Lee looks like he will.
He's repping a 9 now.
Yep. 100% repping a 9. And like he's charging diamonds. And, yeah. Very understandable fold there for Diane.
Bump up.
What do we got? One more hand here?
I think we have one more hand on this video. But not to worry, Grant. Next week, next Tuesday, there will be more of this session.
Oh, good. It's a bomb pot. That means it's going to go well.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. Never say bomb pot in an airport, by the way.
I wouldn't.
Okay, well.
If you're watching this video in an airport, turn off your phone.
Well, just turn down the sound.
No, turn it off.
Put in your earbuds, and it's fine. You can listen to the sound. All right, here's board 1.
Sure.
It's all clubs, Grant.
What if board
It's like
2 is
being
all
in
clubs?
Monaco.
Wow, you nailed
That would be
it.
crazy if it was true. Oh, wow, he cannot get those cards out up there, can he?
It must
Keeps
be a
struggling.
weird spot of the table.
Or our dealer's got issues. It's King 4-3 up top, of course. And here we go. Here's all the hands. This is very exciting. Look at them come in.
look at that one over there. Oh, my God. It's a big one. Ah.
Heart draw for all the. No one has clubs except maybe AK. And Uriah has bet with the Queen Jack 5 deuce. Whoa.
Yeah.
That is optimistic, but it looks like it's going to get through.
Huh. Well, he's got the open ender on top, and that's going to do it.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week for some more of this session.
Okay.